Here's why Trump is making America Florida again. Donald Trump's latest wave of appointments highlights his growing reliance on Florida to shape his administration. From his White House chief of staff to the Secretary of State and National Security Advisor, the Sunshine State is at the heart of his second-term vision. Insiders are even joking that he's, quote, making America Florida again, referencing T-shirts popularized at campaigns events celebrating Florida's Republican dominance. Trump recently nominated former Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi as U.S. Attorney General, who will be replacing former Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz. Critics and allies note that proximity to Mar-a-Lago, Trump's political hub, plays a role in his decisions. However, according to an insider, Trump's picks ultimately reflect loyalty to his America First reform agenda. A central figure in this Florida-centric team is Susie Wiles, Trump's incoming White House chief of staff. Wiles has long been a GOP powerhouse in Florida, credited with Trump's 2016 Florida win, Ron DeSantis' gubernatorial victory, and shaping Florida's conservative reputation. GOP operative Larry Casey has praised her political acumen and long-standing relationship with Trump. The Florida influence doesn't stop there. Marco Rubio, a Miami native, will become Secretary of State, and Mike Waltz, a former Green Beret from Jacksonville, will serve as National Security Advisor. Other appointees include Miami-based Sergio Gor, publisher of Trump's books, and Santa Rosa Beach resident Mike Huckabee, who will be ambassador to Israel. This Florida-centric strategy reflects not only Trump's personal connections, but also the state's transformation into a Republican stronghold. With Trump expanding GOP dominance and DeSantis' conservative policies reshaping its identity, Florida has become the ideological blueprint for Trump's America. As transition spokesman Brian Hughes summed it up, quote, Florida's a proven model for success, end quote. He didn't consult with the Florida LGBTQ community on that one. You know, Florida is the proven model of being That's what we are the proven model of being, okay? We are the proven model of having people in it that you can manipulate, right? And turn to do whatever you want. And that is what Trump does in his world. I'm still waiting for him to appoint the Hello Pillow guy. Who's that guy? The Mr. Pillow guy to something. He's going to be head of something. Just wait for it. It's just going to happen.
If the U.S. is becoming Florida, and I think it will, then get ready for some Florida-level education to happen all over the nation.
Oh, my God.
Get ready for Florida-level violent crime and drug use. Get ready for our insurance problems. Oh, you're going to enjoy them. And healthcare access problems, because the architects of those problems are the people in charge. It's a scary 4 years.
Yeah.
And poor Susie Wiles, she never got over being the socially awkward girl that smelled like rancid yogurt, that the gay boys refused to dance with at the school parties and dances. And let's not forget about Bondi, Pam Bondi, Agent 2025, and her longtime hatred for the LGBTQ community. We are so fucked.
Oh, wow. And Marco Rubio. I can't even stand to say your name, all right? You have said so many negative things about Trump, and now you're licking his boots, all right? You don't represent me as a Latina, I'll tell you that, okay? You're the first Cuban person to be appointed to that seat, and I'm grossed out by it.
And mark my words, who's taking his place?
According to Vaughn, he believes that Governor DeSantis is going to appoint himself to that place after Marco Rubio dissolves it in some way, shape, or form.
Yep.
Scary shit.
It is.
Andrew?
I think it's time to move, but you know, I was.
You ain't going nowhere. You talk a lot of smack.
But you know, Marco Rubio is the most unqualified Secretary of State we have ever seen in this country's history. We may not all agree with everything the Republicans do, but this next 4 years are just another 4 years from before. It's just unqualified, uneducated, idiotic ideology. It's just. I mean, Pam Bondi sued Disney. I mean, who the hell? You're not going to win. Like, Disney World is the largest company in the world, the most powerful besides Google, and they're going to own them eventually. They own everything else. So you're barking up wrong trees. DeSantis just needs to, a tornado needs to take out Tallahassee. I don't know, but he just needs to go. Marco Rubio, at least he's out of Florida.
No, you know what? That's looking at it from the bright side right there. I never thought about that.
He's out of Florida, so he's out of Florida politics. Hopefully he stays in D.C. and becomes a lobbyist or something. But at least he's gone.
Yeah, but it feels like it's going to be way worse than the first time around, right? I feel like we're back with an abusive ex-boyfriend that we didn't learn from the last time we got away from him, you know?
We'll have 12 changeovers in the first 90 days. I mean, how many chief of staffs did he go through in
A lot.
the first 4 years?
That's
I mean,
true.
We will go through 6 secretary of states, 4 attorney generals. I mean, it's just roulette of politics for the next 4 years.
Yeah,
You're
it's a
fired,
game.
and you're fired,
And you're fired, and you're fired, you know. But it's a game, but it's a game with our lives.
Right.
That's the
That's
problem
serious.
there, you know.